Hello. So I was cleaning out my stuff under my sink, and Jesus Christ, this bitch just didn't realize how much makeup stacked up. You know, it's between, you got Soft Palette by HBH, you have Kat Von D, which first of all I barely have even touched since I went to her event. And we got this, I got, you know, the Huda Beauty. Definitely I've used this bitch. This is my first Huda Beauty palette. This one was it's one of those where, oh my, everything's faded out. Oh no, the original rose gold palette. I got Huda's new rose gold palette, the remastered one. Oh my god, sorry, the reflection. There we go. The reflected one. And of course my Morphe. And then Jacqueline. Now, oh, hold on. What? And then of course MAC has their individual ones. And then I have the Huda Beauty Mini Obsessions one, and I have the Ruby Obsessions one by Huda Beauty, and then I have the custom palette one by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Now, don't get me wrong, and those of you who know me, I don't use makeup a lot every day per se, so my makeup does last me a long time. Whereas, you know, I have some friends where I'm looking at them like, however, it technically is a blessing to an extent. So those of you bitches watching me that I'm very close with, don't get any ideas and think like, oh, I'm gonna really take even extra longer. No. The blessing is by the time they're barely getting to their eyeliner, then I'll start throwing my face on, knowing, okay, by the time I'm done doing my face, they're still barely putting their eyelash. So it works out just perfectly well. However, between this and this and this and this and this and this and these and these and these, I haven't even fucking used this bitch in a long time. It's Makeup Forever's palette. It's the Palette 9 Artist Shadow palette. Anyways, yeah, I got a lot of makeup to last me a good while. But I still like to try new stuff. I love it. Don't ask, no shadows are harmed during this moment. Anyways, and then also brushes, you know. Okay, I'm done. I had my moment, thank you. Doing a Smokey Eye tonight with the Remastered Rose Gold Eyeshadow Palette by Huda Beauty. And I'm going to use these few colors of my Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam. This one definitely has been used a lot. I'm telling you, it's one of those great eyeshadow palettes out there where you can use it for just a more casual work type day, or you can totally glam it up on a more extravagant level. But using these two tonight. Now, let's first of all have a quick moment, because if this goes viral and everyone's, you know, talking all crazy and posting, making new memes out of me, which you better be fucking paying me for, by the way. I had specific makeup tape, however, a bitch can't find them. Maybe my sister might have stolen them, I don't know. So we're gonna use the crazy, I don't even know if this is fucking considered duct tape, I don't know. But for some reason, when it comes to having a smoky eye with me personally, a bitch needs tape to measure this shit, because it can get messy with me. Maybe, I don't know, I just have hands that just don't know how to fucking keep it together. However, and I know I'm not the only one who does this out there, but still, yeah, this is the cute look. Seriously, right now I look like some damn bootlegged superhero trying to audition for Marvel or DC to be the next big comic. Probably like one of those damn ghetto looking superheroes on Hollywood Boulevard. That's what I look like right now. Oh well. Anywho, I'm going to start out with my base. Obviously I have my primer on, concealer on right now. So using the Remastered palette, starting out with as my base, I'm gonna use henna. Yeah, so it's a lighter brown. So yeah, starting out with the henna. Add a little bit of man-eater. So you see, I'm going crazy without having my acrylics. It's been too long. Just wanted to give my nails a break, but the break's been overextended, so getting those back. So I like to mix both man-eater and henna often, even when I'm not doing a strong look. But I do like the way they come out after I add a black eyeshadow to it. And you can also play with the other colors as base colors. Doesn't have to necessarily be these two. And then, damn, I look like a damn fool with these damn freaking tape thingies. I gotta find the other things. Anyways, like I said, I usually use tape for Smokey Eye specifically, only because it kind of gets messy for me personally, and that way I just really want it very precise. So I'm gonna switch real quick to Mulberry with the Anastasia palette. So obviously it's easier to get my mirror. Okay, so back to the Remastered Rose Gold. Oh god, gee. Oh my god, this light. Anyways, okay, there we go. Back to the Rose Gold. I'm using these two, henna and Sandalwood, just to my brow area. It also tones down the concealer if you don't want it too bright. Okay, my biggest thing that I've always kind of had issues with trying to figure out which is the best black eyeshadow, which is the best pigmented black shadow, because there have been some eyeshadow palettes as well, different just eyeshadows individually that are black, but it's not dark enough. It has more of like an ashy gray undertone to it, and for me it's like, no, a bitch wants raccoon black eyes type of situation. Not literally, but you understand where I'm coming from. So we are going with Black Truffle, which is this one, for the outer areas. Okay, so even though I have borderline cute raccoon eyes, but not done yet, obviously. They left the inner areas still free, so this is when I use the Too Faced glitter glue. It works fantastically no matter what you use, but honestly, you need like no more than like that much. For both eyes too. That's not just for one eyelid. So just dab it, and then you can dab it on the crease. So. But just pat it gently. It's gonna dry for a few seconds. Make sure it's like at that tacky, kind of like eyelash glue. I like to just leave a little bit. I also recommend this for, you know, really pigmented eyeshadows, like the really glittery ones, because this will bring out the most of the pigmentation of the eyeshadows. So with something like this, the inner course, use this one's the MAC. It's the 210 brush, but it's kind of like a arrowy pointed, like Morphe has one too, but this one's MAC. But this one I go in with, I'm going between the Trust Fund and the Rose Gold one. So these two to put in my inner core. So just, you don't need that much. And then just put it in the inner course, and you can see how much it gets pigmented, how much of the pigmentation comes in. I'm also putting a little bit of Dubai. So it's gold. It looks a little yellowish in the camera, but it's actually a darker gold like. So, because I'm not trying to have this a little too pink. So just add a little bit. And seriously, it'll last all night. And I sweat a lot, so that glue, when it comes to just bringing up more of the pigmentation of whatever shadow, especially the glittery ones. This is my custom Anastasia palette. You can do that at Sephora or even at the Anastasia boutique, depending on where. But I'm just putting a little goldish peach, so just to tone down the gold. I mix, when it comes to the shimmers, I do mix because, you know, some are a little too bright or more brighter than others and what I'm going for. So since I have this going on, just get a brush and just blend it a little bit. Now clearly that went a little too far, so just go over that with the black eyeshadow. Alright, so I have the eyeshadow set. Now I'm going to use my NYX liner tonight. Caught that. NYX liner, the matte one. Yeah, the NYX matte liquid liner, so it's a long one. Use that one to do my cat eye. First of all, I love how much this looks like it's pulling my eyes back even more, so yeah. And what I did, I just used concealer just to clean up the edges, and I just clean up upwards. So concealer brush, the flat one, and then just clean up just to align your eyeliner as well as your eyeshadow, so just upwards. For some reason, I don't know why the light keeps changing up, but it's not really bringing the black eyeshadow out as much. But when I'm away from the camera, then you can see how dark it is. But it's a nice jet black color. So just finishing up by brightening up the areas. Sometimes, you know, in my past videos I have done more of doing concealer first and then the foundation at the end, but mixed it up a little bit. I did the foundation first and the concealer, and with the help of the beauty blender, it definitely blends out really well. I feel in a sense a little better. That's just my personal judgment from what I've experienced, so definitely depending on your preference. So this is the final look before I apply my eyelashes. Also, as far as one thing I did differently, foundation wise, I use my Nars. It's the Benares 3, that's the shade. It's the sheer glow one. So I just wanted a little more of a dewy look, but the concealer is the same, my MAC one, and that's it. So hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you all who were subscribing to my videos and my channel. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.